Alright, I don't know how to start here. I decided I want to do a series of playthrough of this game. Well, I wanted to do it for one in particular, and I decided on this one because, well, I liked it a lot, and it's one it would be a hard time to find anywhere because of licensing issues. It was taken off digital platforms a few years ago. So, yeah. It is a RPG, third person camera in a modern setting. Uh, you're basically a spy for or what is basically a branch of the military US, but kind of not. It's it's like if there was a agency like the CIA but top secret. Basically like them in pretty much every way, and a bit more fantasy in a way. It's weird. It Due to the setting, it could have some very good politics, but it doesn't really ever get into that. It mostly just goes by the tropes of the genre and exaggeratedly so, which makes it kind of funny. Uh, in how in in how it could have political leanings, there is a arms manufacturer that is named it. Their name is basically a callback to Halliburton. They call it Hallebeck. But anyway, should just get into it. Your game difficulty doesn't really matter that much. Don't really. Its main effect is it can make the mini games excruciatingly hard. Uh, so, so I'm not gonna pick it just because it's more of a pain in the ass than actual difficult. If uh, you get what I'm trying to say there. And these are all the classes you can pick from the start. Well, I mean, there's really not much difference between some flavor text every now and then. Plus, there is this where you start with no skills altogether, and then veteran is basically your new game plus, where you start with 3 levels and everything. But all of these, you start with what 3 levels and 3 different skills or something like that. Uh, but you can just take away from whatever and build it up how you want. So it really doesn't matter. Like for this, you come out with this, but you can simply just remove and put whatever you want. But what I want to do is veteran, mainly because I want the extra skill points for what I want to do. And so there's 15 levels in all, but for most skills you can only go up to 10 eventually. Except for 3 you want to specialize in, which will go up to 15. And the most broken are pistols, stealth, and technical aptitude. Technical aptitude because of this skill right here, which resets skill cooldowns. pistols because of chain shot, which allows you to freeze time and line up headshots. And at the highest level of chain shot, you get 6 shots. 6 shots plus an armor removing ammunition can just kill bosses instantly. It's incredibly broken. Of course, for over here, you have silent running, which interesting, but also shadow operative, which turns you invisible for a short amount of time. And the highest level, it gives about 20 seconds, which is an eternity. Lowest is only like 6 seconds. Yeah. Also is awareness. This version you have to activate, and this version is always on. It would be good no matter if you're not doing stealth, because it gives an arrow to let you know where all enemies are on the map. Incredibly useful. Without actually being able to see them, you know where they are because you can see the arrow through walls. But anyway, submachine guns are probably the weakest weapon. Short range, and yeah. Assault rifles probably the second best. Shotguns are actually, funny story, they can actually be non-lethal. Similar to how the pistol will be non-lethal if you use non-lethal ammunition. But the shotgun, well, if you line up a critical hit, will just knock them down instead of killing. Well, if, it's not, doesn't take up all their HP. And if they're knocked down, you can run up to them and press E to knock them out. Well, the prompt says E to stomp, and whenever I hear stomp, I'm thinking curb stomp, which isn't exactly non-lethal, but whatever. Okay, let's see here. And what I want to do is this. Furious is the skill over here. Martial arts is actually pretty weak, but it can be done to where you can beat the bosses with martial arts. It could be a pain, but also it can be done. And would be really fun to do so. Anyway, just one of the skills from here. Martial arts increases, the damage and whatnot. Toughness basically increases your health. Pull plus the time it takes to recharge your armor. And with an active skill of Iron Health, it gives you a health boost and damage reduction boost. Technical aptitude, it has a bunch of little stuff for like increases the size of clips, how fast cooldown on medic supplies, cooldown as in after you use a medic supply on you, it will go into cooldown to where you have to wait before you can use it again. And well, that just reduces the cooldown time. Yeah. This right here allows you to use EMPs to disable the mini games, which can be useful, especially in like say the computer hacking can be a pain to do. Out of all of them, it's the most sort of a pain in the ass. Uh, yeah, it makes the mini games easier. This one right here is probably the most useful because it allows your gadgets, grenades, and stuff to not actually cause you damage if you are in the middle of whenever it goes off. Just very, very nice. And I think I want to do this. Oh yes, this. The weapon skills increase, your critical. The damage with the critical hit and how fast the crosshairs close into critical hit distance or critical hit. Not distance. So like the crosshair will be a large circle with a small circle in it. And as you focus on an enemy, that large circle will slowly distract into a little a cross, which indicates critical hit. And wherever there is a large circle, that means you have your shot could land anywhere in that circle. So you're not guaranteed a hit until the circle closes. So you always want to wait until it closes. This right here, also probably the most useful of all the pistol levels, in that you can actually aim, or you have the reticle while in cover. Otherwise, you would have to lean out of cover to have the reticle. You can line up shots safely in cover. No blind fire. So anyway, I want to go with this. The active skills for this is basically just a lock on for AR. The bullet storm for some machine guns means continuous fire. Continuous fire in that there is no need to reload, which is, I guess, nice, but also it doesn't help with the weakness of the SMGs in general. And this just gives you a constant critical hit circle with the shotgun. And critical hit with the shotgun just knocks them down onto the ground, which allows you to go up and stomp them for the non-lethal takedowns. Anyway, yeah, let's go. Let's see that cutscene. So yeah, we got a civilian plane taking off here. Rocket being launched off. So yeah, civilian plane getting taken down by a rocket. Yeah. And look at this MF with the suit over here. With that fucking tie. A fucking cigar
If
too.
anyone is to blame for these events, Mr. Thornton, it is you. Alpha Protocol began here, after all.
Yep. Well.
Where's my gear?
And here we go. Secret government facility, and you wake up having been knocked the fuck out. And now, since I chose veteran, there will be a slight glitch on this next cutscene because of that. It only happens if you pick the veteran thing.
Good. You're awake. I wasn't sure how long you'd be under. Those tranquilizers wore off fast.
And right there.
Hallucinations a side effect, or...
What?
And right there.
Ugh, never mind. Just clearing my head.
The dose was pretty strong.
You'll see
I'm surprised you're even
later
able to stand.
I don't think we've met.
Mina.
who that character is.
And the static on the screen is interference, not the drugs.
Just
Too bad. Status
very
will be
weird.
look for you.
It was put in like that.
So,
Thank you. If flattery's your only weapon, you'll need a gun. And fast.
well, I don't want to wear out my welcome. All the more reason to leave.
And how do you propose to do that? You're locked in. There's a guard outside. Eventually he's going to come check on you. And when he does...
I'll think of something. Let me check the room. There's got to be another way out.
All right, then. Don't take too long. The door's locked down,
Okay, yeah.
but you might be able to find a way to break the glass.
Oh, shut up, Mina. Anyway, the dialogue system there is basically aggressive at the top, suave at the left, and professional at the right. So, like, asshole, wannabe James Bond, or just, plain. I say wannabe James Bond because it's not really James Bond. It's more like Sterling Archer, or like a 15-year-old that wants to be Sterling Archer. It's like really, really stupid stuff. Like really bad. Anyway, I chose the two there because if you choose the same two, and those two, you get a perk. And I wanted this one, because of the cooldown. And potentially it may help with something later that I may do. I'm not really sure. I mostly have a plan for here, but it's one thing could go either way. Anyway, one of the options has you like hide over here as a cutscene where they don't see you and come in and you come up from behind. I don't remember what any other option is, but this one is you grab the fire extinguisher in a cutscene. Well,
In case of emergency.
you do that, and alarms go off.
Did it.
Guess Sleeping Beauty's had enough. That you, Mike? You just hold on. I'm sending some guards to tuck you back.
One yard.
Looks like he's brought the rest of his squad. A veteran like you should be able to handle it.
Okay. Let's see here.
You need to shut off the alarm.
Here's
panel's
the
on
first
wall.
mini game.
Do a bypass.
The wires, circuit board, whatever. I don't know. The panels, panel board, panel bypass, something like that. It looks simple enough, but watch me fuck it up as I say that.
On it. Mike, careful. They probably have a guard in the lobby.
No, that's not what I wanted. I want this to this. And it's right over here.
It's on.
And now the pistol, so I can show off. I can show off this. And see the reticle is that circle. Fire now, even with it like that, before it closes in, it could just go anywhere. But you let it close in, and on the head. Oh shit. And on the head. Gone. And see, with awareness, you can see them right there. And there is the reticle while in cover, and also, yeah. But that's not going to let me do that, because, well, yeah, I can't get it to show up. So, here is chain shot. Slows down. Got that. Yeah. Bam. Here's one of the panels where if the alarm was going, it would have a icon like right here to show that. It would bring up a mini game like the one
Watch
I
out
already
for
showed.
cameras. If they spot you or you destroy them, they'll sound an alarm.
So yeah, if I shot that, alarm would sound. So don't want to do that. Okay, I think there was something. Okay, no, it was in the other one. More trank ammo. I think that's, yeah, that's it. Whoa.
Almost gave me the slip. Now we got you.
And here's the second minigame, the lockpicking. So as you can see, yeah. Move it up with the mouse till it lines up. And then the next one, and then the next one. So yeah, let's do this. There's a medic thing.
Any sign of our new arrival?
No sign of him yet.
Careful, Mike. Truck coming in. And guards at the exit. Try to stay out of sight if you can.
Okay, now the interesting thing about this here is, well, on the swivel, you only have trank stuff, trank rounds, okay? And when getting up close, you can only do the non-lethal takedown. But, look at that. Red barrel, what does that mean in games? It explosives. Means this guy here is the only one you can kill in this entire level. If he walks over here, shoot that, it explodes. He gets caught up in it, he dies. Of course, doing that, you'll get an instant -1 reputation with mean at the person who's talking to you. Fun times. And now I am tempted to do this, but it doesn't fit with what I want to do later. But also, it really doesn't matter because it doesn't have that much of a consequence. You know what? Fuck it. I want to show that off. So, let's wait. Oh! Dead. I didn't wait in time. I fucked that up. So, I think... yeah. I fucked that up. I'm not surprised. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. And... see? There we go. He died that time, and I got that -1 rep. And now I do believe... huh. I thought... see, every other time the alarm went off and there would be a thing appearing there. Not today, apparently. Very, very interesting. So, as you can see, they are on yellow, which means they are actively looking for me, but don't know where they are, where I am. Okay, red typically means they know where you are.
You've done it now, Mike. Too bad for you.
Wow. Okay.
Mike, get out of there.
Now I want to just show them off this again. Because I want to. Oh, I'm so... and let's show off the... oh, where... oh, come on. There we go. And. And got him. Good times. Oh, that's so stupid. Alright. What was that? That was really stupid. Okay. Now let's do the hacking minigame. So yeah, it's a bunch of constantly changing numbers with this small string of constant letters and numbers. Of course, whenever it's more difficult, the string will be smaller. But whenever it's not as difficult, the string will be larger. So yeah, you move one with the mouse or like the right joystick if you're using a controller, or one with the arrow keys or WASD. And you lock it in with the space bar or the over here, or just clicking over here. And I don't know what you lock it in with the controller. And because I never really used it, because I suck using the controller for shooters. Alright, let's see here. Okay, that one is right there. This one is... Holy shit, I can't see it. Holy shit. Okay, there it is.
End of the line, Mike. Give it up.
Stay where you are.
That's breaking it down.
All right, Mike, that's enough.
That's enough? I think that's my line. What the hell's going on? Why did you drug me?
We need to get the location of this facility confidential, especially if you got kidnapped and questioned.
And the veteran gives you
Wouldn't be the first time, and I don't talk.
nice
which you should already know from my record.
Fair enough.
special
You did read
options
my file, didn't you?
in the
I assumed
opening
you'd
here.
done your homework.
Same with
To me,
recruit.
it's just a lot of numbers and papers. So why don't you and I just talk a bit instead, all right? I'll form my own opinions.
So this is all part of the orientation?
Yep. I'm gonna ask you some questions, run you through some more tests, then you and I can talk. Face to face. That make you feel better?
You should already have everything you need. All I need is a weapon and the target.
And that
Yep.
answers exactly why you and I are gonna have a little chat right now.
No, fuck off.
I've been reading and rereading your dossier. I barely got through it. Puts War and Peace to shame.
Then let's make this quick and save us some time.
Fair enough. If you gain more experience in the field, you may want to specialize further. But we can leave that until you've got some missions under your belt. That's it. Now I'm going to let you out of the pen here and meet the rest of the crew.
There's more of you?
I'm unique.
That was a terrible
The rest of the
sarcastic
staff,
joke. I mean,
they
come
all
on,
have
man.
their little quirks, but that's what makes them perfect for the job.
Other times,
They'll be running you through the
it's
basics
funny,
of weapons,
or
gadgets, and espionage tactics.
either
If
legit
you know
funny,
the basics, come
sometimes,
by me for your assignment.
or
I won't lie to you,
it's
Mike.
funny
a big
because
one
it's
and
so
dangerous,
fucking
but
awful.
think you're
I
the
mean,
man for
just
the job. Make the rounds. I'll
just-
see you soon.
God, getting sick of
Oh,
this Wizard
man.
of Oz
Oh.
bullshit. Alright, let's get through these tests.
Oh, what do I want to do here? I think if I had a little bit more, I would do this to show off this, but I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. Oh yes, also in this one, this is a weak tree overall, but this is also in the other versions of it is very good. This is whenever you hack a computer, you always get a bonus amount of cash given to you, and this increases the amount you get. So useful. This right here, if you fail a mini game, an alarm's going off, but this allows you to fail it once without the alarm actually going off. Also useful if the mini games are like super hard. This is an interesting one in that there isn't enough instances in the game where it is actually useful. You can always get to a thing to hack something. There is only one level. There's only one instance in one level where you cannot get to a computer or whatever to hack it. And it's not even a necessary hack. But yeah. It's an interesting skill, but overall it is useless. It is only useful in one spot in the game. I think I want to do this. And then leave those 3. Yes.
Big ass screen.
And now I think I will end this here. Thank you for watching if you did. Until next time. Bye.